Okay, we're going to have a quick look at how to answer questions on Edexcel GCSE Religious Studies. A reminder that we do Religious Studies B. This is very important. Religious Studies A is for faith schools, so they require a lot more detail, a lot more information on actual religious traditions. And for Christianity, we do option 1B. For Islam, we do option 3C. You've got an hour and 45 minutes to be able to answer this exam paper. Now, with that in mind, we have a few things that I need to go through with you. Firstly is how to answer certain question types and how to time yourself. Roughly a minute a mark is a pretty good guide on this one. That would give you a bit of time left over. So let's have a look at this first question. The paper will always start off with Christian beliefs. This is great because then if you are doing a question later on living the Christian life, there might be things in the Christian beliefs section that might be useful. So this question here is about incarnation. Now, some of you might think about the incarnation in relation to things like Christmas. Beliefs you write here about the incarnation, you can absolutely use on a later question about how Christians may celebrate or why Christians may celebrate Christmas. So we're going to outline 3 teachings. Now, outline is very simply writing 3 sentences about, in this case, Christian teachings about the incarnation. The key thing is 3 sentences. They don't have to be particularly detailed or full, but they can't be simple bullet points. And you also must make sure you don't repeat yourself, which is really easy to do. Now, incarnation, as a reminder, is the idea that Jesus is God made flesh. Remember that carn bit of incarnation. Carn means flesh, like a chili con carne or a carnivore, which is my son's favourite type of dinosaur. So, outline 3 Christian teachings about the incarnation. Firstly, I would go with a really simple: Christians believe, excuse the handwriting, that the incarnation was shown in a nativity story. Easy enough. Seems very straightforward. They are. The big thing about these questions is they're often very easy because we need students who nationally are maybe unable to access the kind of grades that we would hope you guys to be able to access. They still need to have questions that they can answer. So we have that. Okay, another one we could say is Christians teach that Jesus was made incarnate by the Holy Spirit. And lastly, we can include something maybe a bit more interesting. We can go with, let's go with a really simple one. Christians that Jesus was made incarnate to be a living pretty straightforward. Now, getting that done in 3 minutes, it's a bit tight if you're not confident.